Hi, Ian Dainty here, and I'd like to welcome you. Today I want to talk about something that I've been seeing a lot when I've been visiting my clients and doing some research. And I want to talk about the 8 factors for business success. Now, I do a lot of work with SMBs, small and medium-sized businesses, and these companies are anywhere from a few $1,000,000 in sales up to maybe even up to as high as 100 million. Not that many up that high, but the odd one. And I see a recurring theme happening all the time, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about. And that there are 8 factors that affect your business success. And I found that pretty well everybody doesn't use all of them, and it's very important that you do use all of them, and so that's what I want to talk about today. And by not using all of them, obviously you're going to be losing business. So let's look at what these factors are. The first one is you have to be in the right market. Whoops. Now that sounds pretty obvious, but it is true that you have to be in the right market. Otherwise, you're not going to be, you're not going to get the, you're going to sell to people who don't want your product. So that makes sense. The next one, which obviously a little bit obvious too, is that you have to have the right product. Oh, I could do that. This sometimes is a little tricky because even if you have the right market, if you don't have the right product, then people won't buy. If you do have the right product, obviously then you are going to sell. And there is a way to find out what the best product is. And I'm going to go through different videos for all of these later, but there is a way to find out. But you have to make sure you have the right product. The next thing you need is the right value proposition. You may have heard the term unique selling proposition. I don't like that term. I like the word value proposition. That is, you got to have the value that you're going to bring to your clients. So it's not what you're selling, what's value you're bringing them is important. A lot of people have trouble differentiating that, trying to find out what their value proposition is. And there is a good formula and simple way to do that if you follow the thing properly. So that's what we want to talk about. You need the right value proposition. Next thing you need is social proof. Social proof says, yeah, somebody's used it before, and you can show them that people have used it and they've had a good result out of it. And that follows through from the value proposition. Testimonials, case studies, all of those things help with social proof. So there are things that you need. The next thing you need that very few people have is a guarantee. It's really imperative, particularly as a small company, if you're selling to larger organizations, that you have a guarantee, that you take the risk away from the buyer. Particularly if you're selling to large organizations, you're competing against the IBMs of the world or the AT&Ts of the world, or whoever. You need a guarantee, and there is a good way to do that once you have the social proof and the value proposition. And I'll get into that when we get into the video on that.